Hello everybody, welcome to Bedtime Bible Live. There's Anna over there and we got some friends here. And now look at this big stone that we got here, everybody. Look at this giant stone. Anna, do you see it? Anna, can you pick that stone up and throw it on the grass? Do you think you could do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you needed some help, right? Or can you do it by yourself? Wow, that's amazing. All right, now can you get that stone and put it back up on top of the sandbox again? Is it hard to do by yourself? Yeah, is it hard to do?
No.
It's pretty easy. Okay, now you ready? Here's the next challenge. Can you move that stone off the sandbox and onto the grass without touching it with anything? Your hand, without
Yeah, I can.
How would you do it without touching it with anything? No, with anything. You can't even touch it with something else.
With magic if I can.
Right, with magic?
Okay,
What would you do? How would you do it with magic?
You would cast a spell and you could pick it up and put it
Yeah, Ryan and Dylan, do you guys like Star Wars?
on.
Yeah.
I only like Darth Vader.
Yeah. How would Luke Skywalker move that stone, or Yoda? How would they move that stone?
They have the force in them to pick it up.
They have the Force in them, right? Yeah. I'm going to tell you a story that's kind of like that today. Do you want to hear the story? All right, come on over. All right, come on over here. We're going to tell a story out of the Bible that's kind of like that. You ready? Here's what happens. You ready? So, early in the morning, picture early in the morning, right? Sun's just coming up. As Jesus, this is who we're talking about, as Jesus was on his way back to the city, he's going back to Jerusalem now, okay? This is the week before he was crucified on the cross. So, on his way back to the city, he was hungry. Seeing a fig tree by the road, he went up to it, but found nothing on the fig tree. He wanted to eat some figs, but there was nothing on it except leaves. Then he said to the fig tree, "May you never bear fruit again." Immediately, the fig tree withered. So can you imagine if I was like a little annoyed because see my tomato plants over there? Yeah? Let's look at the tomato plants. There's the tomato plants over there. Okay, let's look at the tomato plants. Yep, there they are. Yep, tomato plants. All right, now, could you imagine if I came out here in the summertime when there's supposed to be tomatoes on the tomato plants, and I looked at them and I'm like, you know what, there's no tomatoes on here? Never ever will there be tomatoes on this plant again. And immediately the plant just withers and dies. Could you imagine that? If I did that, wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be like, kind of like magic.
It would. Now listen to what Jesus said after that. You ready? Here's what he said after that. You ready to listen? He said, so when the people that were with him, they were his friends, they are called his disciples. When his disciples saw this, they were amazed, and they asked, "How did the fig tree wither so quickly?" And Jesus replied, now listen to this part. This is like what you guys were doing. He says, "I tell you the truth, if you have faith and do not doubt," if you have faith, that's what we're talking about all month long in Kingdom Kids, right? Talking about faith. If you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but you could also say to this mountain, "Go, throw yourself into the sea," and it will be done. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. And so when we talk about faith, we have to talk about the quality of people's faith. If you really believe in the power of God, you could do amazing miracles. You could tell that rock, "Get up and move," and it would move.
Can I try?
Or you could tell the rocks that are in our hearts, like the troubles that are in our lives, to leave, and they would leave too. You know what I mean? What Jesus said, I believe it.
Can I try?
You can always try. It takes But here's the thing. There is a bird on that rock. That's amazing. It takes a lifetime. It really takes a lifetime of faith building and working on your relationship with God to start to be able to make these things that Jesus said a reality for most of us. And that's what reading the Bible and praying and hanging out with other Christians and learning, that's what that's all about. So we're continuing to talk about faith. This stuff is mysterious. It's amazing. I don't understand it all. I can't tell you that I understand it, but I know that it's what Jesus said, and I believe it. I believe that this is reality. So anyway, keep the faith, work on your faith, pray every day, read your Bible every day, and you'll get to as you do those things, you will know God more and more and more and more as you are going through your lives. Okay? My glasses are all messed up. All right, we love you. Bye, everybody.